Samuel Obara, Daryl Wilburn, Edson Nagamachi, Sergio Niyama, Jerson Damiani, Jim Zemer, Paolo Young, Lean Senseis, Toyota DNA, 28 participants, knowledge and practice, guided visits, dual international certification.
Well, we at Horizon have had a partnership with Honsha for several years now. So we are already familiar with all the experience of the senseis, the way their knowledge is conveyed. We have already had contact in a variety of aspects and a large range of practices. We were already familiar. But at Horizon, we strongly believe in repetition, even to form a habit. So this trip here to San Diego, it was extremely important, extremely enriching for us to review many concepts, many methods, and to learn many new ways of acting on operation, strengthening our base, and sustaining our philosophy at Horizon. And obviously being able to collaborate by bringing our cases, listening to cases from other companies, having this close contact with people we didn't know, whom I didn't know, this is extremely enriching, extremely important. And these were the reasons that made me travel more than 9,000 kilometers from home to here in San Diego, California, leaving my family there to gain more and more knowledge and to be able to transfer all the acquired knowledge to Horizon so that we can also apply this acquired knowledge here in our daily lives and routine back in Brazil. You who are watching this video and can also make this trip, do it because it's really worth it. It will greatly enrich your knowledge about Lean, your personal and professional life in all means.
When I decided to participate in the Lean Immersion Week, my main expectation, even having worked with Lean for the last 14 years, studied, done a master's, doctorate, I firmly believed that I would be here among several senseis and learn things I had never seen before, even with all my experience. And when I got here and started interacting with the senseis and seeing all the content, I realized that my expectation was truly met. Not only did I learn new things, but I also learned very specific nuances of Lean that are key for a good implementation, for establishing a continuous improvement culture. So this is very important. Even for those who have a very solid background in Lean, will certainly learn very specific tips that will help in the development of Lean in the organization.
The opportunity to be here at Lean Immersion Week is provided by Honsha, which is a great reference, a company of great reference in implementing Lean. Sammy himself, for me, is also one of the great gurus who guides and directs us to implement Lean in companies as well. I have always considered myself an eternal learner, and knowledge always adds value. And besides being in this 1 week immersion, just having the opportunity to participate, to dialogue openly with all, and to learn from the senseis who worked and managed directly in the Toyota production system and worked at Toyota itself is what truly adds value. And besides this huge network with different segments of companies, this possibility of connecting with other people, I think this is the greatest benefit, to combine the experiences of the senseis, the references from Honsha, but also with the opportunity to connect with other people, to build this network. I highly recommend it. I think it's a great opportunity to truly immerse oneself.
What impressed me the most in this immersion is the knowledge and also the connection with other people. I met incredible people from companies where I could see examples, opportunities for improvement, not only for the company, but also for my home, for my life as a whole, and most importantly, practice. As I said, since I have done an immersion in the past, today I had a completely different immersion. I lived, I interacted, I had experiences, opportunities, and discussions. So I can tell you, this immersion is real. It's 7 months and 7 days. I'm sure you won't regret it if you choose to come in 2025. And I hope you get a chance to also give this testimony, as I am doing today.
I came here to San Diego to SDSU, initially motivated by an invitation from a friend, because the lean theme interested me a lot. The lean theme and this issue of continuous improvement interested me a lot, so I decided to come. I accepted the invitation, and I came with this motivation to bring continuous improvement to my business. And the experience here has been fantastic in the sense of seeing topics that are not part of my daily routine, are not common topics for me, and though it may appear seemingly complex, yet with a very simple and very clear didactic that is accessible to anyone, and lean is that. Lean here is understood as a philosophy of life, so it's something we can take over and apply to all aspects and spheres of our lives. So I am extremely happy to be here, to be completing this immersion, and I'm sure I will return back home with a greatly expanded vision of how to run my business and how to handle life's matters, and I highly recommend it to anyone regardless of their position. And moreover, I even want to bring people from my team to future immersions. For sure, in the next Lean Immersion Week, there will be people from our company.
I came in search of knowledge aligned with my purpose of continuously improving more and more in lean. I came to drink from this source here with our senseis, a unique opportunity to be with these teachers and all my classmates, various exchanges that we managed to make. I hope I have managed to contribute in some way to them as well. But I leave here with greatly enriched knowledge, as my expectations have not only been met, but also surpassed greatly. It is an experience that will undoubtedly be forever etched in my memory. I am not holding back from sharing this with my fellow colleagues back at Brazil, including my co-workers as well. How enriching this journey is being to me. And personally, the moment I'm experiencing here is a profound transformation. We make several breakthroughs here, and this condition we have here at the University of San Diego, full infrastructure, support from Honsha team here, providing us with everything we need for a complete immersion so that we are not distracted by external elements. So I highly recommend that anyone who is able to join and take part in this opportunity does so. Currently, I'm enjoying my vacation and using this time to my advantage. I won't be attending for work, but rather for my own personal reasons. Besides seeking knowledge, it's leisure.
Participating in this Lean Week was a challenge, because although I work in an industry company, I was very focused on my area of expertise, which is controllership. And this opened up a new horizon and go to the factory floor to better develop my day-to-day work from now on. So I invite everyone that has the opportunity to seize this challenge of coming here and opening up to a new methodology that can assist us in efficiently developing our lean skills, constructing a better way, a leaner way to enhance our area.
The expectations here for coming to the Lean Immersion Week were the best possible. And now that we are here getting to the last day, we see that we have really gone beyond the contact with the senseis, the exchange, the experience, bringing the greatest repertoire for us when we return to our company and try to apply it in the best possible way and share it with everyone, trying to permeate this information, these concepts, these practices down to the base so that we can bring better results to our company. And by bringing better results, we will know that we will be developing everyone who had contact with all that was mentioned. So I wanted to leave a message here for those who are in doubt, who are curious to know. Don't hesitate to look, don't hesitate to research. I think everyone who was here is willing to talk to you, to bring a little more of this experience, this detail, to provide you with more assurance that the event is indeed very good.
Well, I had an expectation here to actually deepen my knowledge in lean because it is quite basic, but today, on the last day, I think it exceeded all expectations. Everything was very good. The people, their participation, the exchange of experiences, and also knowing that lean can be applied to any type of activity. I think the cases that Samuel presented each day of the training were very positive in showing that you can act anytime, anywhere, that lean in fact works in any area. And the university, wow, it's beautiful, all in bloom. It was very good. Whoever can come, it's worth it. Mainly for you to have personal growth and professional growth, which you can apply in any area, service or product. It is not limited to manufacturing only.
This is a different experience for me, even though it's the second time I'm participating in the Lean Immersion Week. But like many things, we have this experience of repeating, and we end up noticing that there is always something new to learn. I am returning from the learning experience here. I bring back a plenty of homework and many valuable lessons, far more than I had last year. I had the opportunity to start understanding, but with this second visit here, with the team of other senseis who also participated, I concluded that Lean, like continuous improvement, is a constant learning process. So whenever I have the opportunity to renew my knowledge, I want to be pursuing it just like I was able to do this year.
We leave the country in search of consolidating our knowledge and clearly try to absorb new ones with the Honsha team who have experience in the practice of Lean. And this gives us a lot of confidence to apply it with our employees. One thing that I also absorb a lot and say about Lean, it is not a one-size-fits-all approach. It adapts to all processes, routines, so this brings a lot of enrichment to our day-to-day interactions, fosters an atmosphere in which problems are openly discussed, and individuals are encouraged to actively participate and embrace their humanity, always having respect and humility in personal relationships. So for me, it was very rewarding. It's a very deep immersion. It addresses Lean at its essence, at the core, and I highly recommend everyone to have this experience.
When I heard about Lean Immersion Week, my expectations were already very high. And today, after so much time, after this 1 week, they were exceeded. For me, Lean was a methodology to be followed within companies, within my work environment. And I realized it's not just that, it's a lifestyle. I want to bring this both to my personal life, in my relationships with people, and in my personal work, or wherever I am. The great desire we have here, the urge we feel, is for everyone to have this experience. Therefore, I highly recommend to everyone, whether they work in this field or not, to truly have this experience. Come and be part of the Lean Immersion Week.
You are welcomed with open arms by the Honsha team, with several skilled and renowned senseis in the market. So in terms of structure, location, quality, and the ambiance and classes, everything is above the average of what we imagined. Everything was surprising. Our expectations were all met, much better than we imagined. So congratulations to the entire team. Everyone involved, the course is excellent. Whoever has the opportunity to come, seize the opportunity as it is here. Get in touch. The people are truly exceptional.
Well, actually, I have already done and participated in several Lean trainings in various ways, with games, online training, lectures. And actually, when I chose to participate in Lean, this immersion, I didn't even really know it was an immersion. I left here with immense gratitude for having participated. It is truly very gratifying to be in a place where in 1 week, 8 hours a day, with people living and interacting and talking about the same subject. I learned a lot. Having the opportunity to participate with the senseis, fantastic people who have a lot of knowledge, they have this humility to share this knowledge with us. It's amazing. There are several insights, several moments, several learnings that I bring to the company. I'm sure that now I'll be able to pass on this knowledge to the people at the base to implement Lean in the company more efficiently. I have a different perspective on Lean, much more comprehensive. I now understand why Toyota is the reference for Lean in manufacturing, since the company's president is here talking about what happens on the shop floor. For me, it was fantastic, emotional. I leave here a much more fulfilled person with respect to Lean, manufacturing, shop floor, and all these concepts. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Well, our proposal to participate in the Lean Immersion Week was initially to, let's say, literally drink from the source through Honsha with the consultants who are all ex-Toyota for us to experience this opportunity here in the United States. And it was surprising. It really exceeded expectations. It was much better than I was thinking, mainly because of the training format, the group dynamics, the visits, and the conversations with the consultants there. It was very important. I leave here with a much broader view of Lean, and I hope we can successfully implement it in our cooperative. It's a course that's worth it. It's an investment that's worth it. Anyone who can participate, it's really worth it.
Well, I wanted to say that this training I had this week here extremely exceeded my expectations. I was imagining activities a little more theoretical and everything, but I think this week here with the senseis, who are the masters in Lean, surprised us in every way, because we saw a bit of theory at the base and we also saw a lot of practical things. We had the opportunity to visit companies here in the United States, so it was an experience for which I am extremely grateful, a unique opportunity, and I will definitely return to Brazil now with several insights. I already have a lot of things noted down, and I am now able to see waste today where I didn't even see it before. So I'm very, very happy and excited about this. I appreciate the opportunity and recommend it to everyone who can. Come, and I'm sure you won't regret it.